John, commiserations on the result tonight. I guess your side's been in such good form it couldn't last forever, but why do you think it ended tonight?
I thought they looked sharper than us tonight. They were, when they're pressing, they put us under real pressure, and we found it a little bit difficult. But I can't fault the effort from the boys. They gave everything, and we tried, we pushed, we got back into it towards the end of the first half, had our little moments, but in the end, it wasn't enough.
The sharpness, do you think that, because you've obviously had to make the long trip from Perth, do you reckon that was what was maybe the major factor between the sharpness of the two sides?
Maybe. It's hard to say because, we try to prepare as well as possible. We know the Perth trip's not an easy one, and a couple of weeks before they went to Auckland, but that's the schedule we've been given. We just have to deal with it and do it the best that we can, and we try to rotate players a little bit to freshen them up and make changes to make sure that they're okay for the next game against Victories. But we're not going to look for that as an excuse. We gave everything. We just weren't as good as them tonight.
Do you feel like you may have missed a bit of a chance with City missing so many players?
No, look, we're missing so many players as well. It's even. It's even. We tried our best. We did everything possible. Because we've been doing so well, no one's talking about the players we're missing, but we're missing quite a few that just come back. So they're a good side, no matter who they put out there.
Quite a fiery encounter at times. What do you make of some of the incidents? And I think you even got a yellow.
I still don't understand why I got a yellow, but I have to deal with it because I wasn't talking to the fourth official or the referee at that stage. I was talking to someone else. So, but anyway, that can happen.
And the incident that I think it was the 89th minute, the tackle on Bozza. What do you sort of make of that one? That sort of led to the.
I was upset because I didn't think they were going for the ball, but again, I'll leave that to the referee because there might be some challenges that we put that they're not happy with. So, but that can happen in the game of football. That's okay. We move on as long as there's no injuries from the game, which I don't think there was. Hopefully, we might get a Bell Wallity back for the next game, which is a good sign. It's a pity that Shamoon's still out, injured, because we've had to throw Benny in 2 games in a row, Benny Garuccio. So anyway, we will see, but I think everyone's fully fit.
Because I think it was after the Brisbane game you mentioned about how that was another learning experience for the players, winning a different way. Now, I guess they've come here, they haven't been too sharp off a long travel. Do you reckon this is another learning experience for them? It's like you got the highs of Perth and now the lows of City, and they'll learn from this as well?
Yeah, of course. They will definitely learn. I was so pleased for, we still had good performances and good performers in the game tonight. I thought Reece Bozanowski was excellent still. And, the way that he had that energy to keep going and keep running and keep on trying to get on the ball. And, he made a mistake in the first half that could have cost us a goal, but he didn't shy away from getting on the ball. They're good learning experiences for these boys. I thought Dylan Leonard was good again tonight. So, again, there's still in, losses or in a performance that it wasn't as good as what we've had, still great learning experiences for them. This period here we knew would be tough. But before the season started, we saw the schedule and we go, this is going to be our toughest period. Once we get through this period, hopefully pick up more points. Our last 13 games, we've got 8 at Iron Bark Fields. That's a big plus for us. So we're setting ourselves up nicely. We just want to try and get a good performance against Victory and hopefully a good result. And then those last 13 games, we're going to be pushing as hard as possible.
You mentioned Melbourne City's press, and it's something that we've seen build from them for a number of weeks now. They gave Wellington even more fits than they gave you in the previous game. What is it about the way that City's press that you think is being so effective in these last few months?
I think they got good energy from their younger players. So that's also can help them. They got real energy and real drive. As soon as they see the ball go, they got good cues of when to go. And if you can play through it, if you do play through it, you can end up down the other end pretty quickly, but you have to play through it. They work hard. They're a hard-working team that's well coached by Aurelio, and they're a difficult team to play against.
Just the second goal, it probably took a little bit long to get rid of the ball. Is that something you have to have a chat to him about, or he probably knows?
Well, I think he knows. Yeah. I think it's pretty clear that we have to. When a team like that put you under pressure, you have to make sure that you move the ball quick or move to the ball quick. And there was a couple of times tonight that we were a little bit slow in doing that, and we got punished, and you learn from that.
And there was a bit of a half a penalty shout against Gurman late on. What did you make of that? Or
Against who, sorry?
Against, is that how you pronounce his name? Gurman? German Ferreira.
The City defender with him.
Oh no, I didn't see it clearly.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty hard to see.
Just you mentioned Dylan Leonard before, John. Another good game from him, and he's earning rave reviews across the A-League men ever since he made his debut. It is January, and whilst I understand he's not 18, so he can't move to most places until he turns that, he does have a British passport, I believe, which means he could move to Britain. Are you confident you'll keep him for the length of the season, or is interest already coming from him for him?
Wrong person to ask. I'm not sure if there's. Yeah, you can ask Mal, but look, I think that Dylan is a very switched-on boy with good support network around him. I'm pretty sure he'll stay to the end of the season at least, and if not longer, because he's learning a lot with our club and with this group, and he'll only get better and better. And we talk about the travel and all that. A young boy having to do that and back up and still perform, it shows that even when you're not feeling good, he's finding ways to get through it. And I thought, again, this is another step in the right direction for him.
Did you expect this from him when you first brought him into the senior team? Because he hasn't even been with Western that long.
Yeah.
It wasn't too long ago that he was at Port Melbourne. Did you expect this?
I didn't expect him to be this consistent and learn so quickly. I think he's really been impressive in that aspect. He doesn't panic as well. He's a calm boy. And he wants to keep on learning. He wants to keep on improving. And then that's the mentality you need if you want to get to the highest level.
Well, do you reckon you'll target anyone in the window? Or
At the moment, no, but we'll wait and see.
And injuries today, all clear?
No, all clear at the moment. I haven't been in the change room yet, but I think all clear.
Who do you think you might get back for the derby on?
I think we're pretty confident Abel Wallity will be back. Not 100% sure though. All good? Thanks, guys. Have a good night.